Hello guys, you are watching Bounty News channel. In this video, I would like to speak about the CryptoSolarTech. Solar energy is now a huge market, so the idea of trying to incorporate blockchain technology into it does make a lot of sense. That is the very thing that CryptoSolarTech is looking at trying to do. And what they have a very interesting concept. The theory of going green in this way should certainly be something that is looked at more often. So we are off to a good start with this company. What is CryptoSolarTech? They talk extensively about the amount of electricity that is used to mine cryptocurrency, with many people discovering that it costs them more in power than what they are able to earn from mining. This is not something that is positive for the industry, so CryptoSolarTech is hoping to do something about that. They said that they have two areas that they need to develop, and one is to basically build a solar energy farm in Spain, with the energy that is created via the energy farm then being used to run the mining operations. This does sound pretty cool when you stop and think about it all, but they still need to build this. And that is where the ICO is going to prove to be important. The technical aspects of CryptoSolarTech. They have to bring in funding to then afford the equipment that has to be bought and installed in Spain for the solar energy to then be generated. However, they have already signed a deal with companies that will then buy that energy. So, aside from the money aspect, there is also a second income stream, which is certainly going to be rather helpful. The tokens are based on Ethereum, as is the entire platform, and the intention is that you will hold on to the token, which in turn act almost like shares in the company. The number of tokens will then determine how much profit you can make when the energy is sold, or you could sell them on the open market if the price climbs enough to make this financially viable. So, from a technical side of things, this is a mining operation as well as a selling solar energy to electricity companies. So, there is not much else to say about this side of things. The advantages of CryptoSolarTech. What they are trying to do is something that should be applauded, and it doesn't open the idea of people being rewarded for generating solar energy on their own, as that is certainly something that could be incorporated into the blockchain. Also, we cannot fault them for looking at using the ICO to raise the funds for them to complete their product, as a number of other companies have followed the same path. The financial details and the ICO. For the ICO, you are looking at them accepting fiat, Ethereum and BTC, and they do also have a soft and hard cap in place. In this instance, the soft cap is this one. The hard cap is this one, and nowadays they have already raised this one, 59 million euro. It's a very good position. They are also going to produce a total of 1.2 billion tokens for the product, and some 80% of those tokens will be made available during this phase. That does mean that there are just over 1 billion tokens for the ICO, which is a huge number and certainly far above the average. During the ICO, the company has set the exchange rate for those that wish to purchase tokens. This is 1 CST costing $0.05 US, which is slightly confusing in that they are using different currencies for different aspects. There is also a minimum investment feature, but it's only 100 CST, so we are not looking at something too crazy compared to other potential products that are being launched on the market. Finally, it's worth nothing that they have stated they will burn the tokens that are left after the ICO, with this then creating the cap for the product. Overall conclusion about CryptoSolarTech and the ICO. What can I say about CryptoSolarTech is that they do have an interesting product, and it does have potential out with the way in which it will be used at the outset. If they are able to construct the solar energy farm and then use the power of mining as well as selling the extra, then you can start to see how individuals generating their own power should be able to get into a system such as this to ultimately earn money. Overall, they have a sound business model with two clear potential revenue streams, which is always something that investors are looking at. The environmental angle is also going to prove to be a draw, as people are certainly becoming more involved in this kind of product because it's just filled with positive connotations. This is kind of product where you need to look at the long-term gains. By simply holding onto those tokens, you will be able to grab your share of the revenue over and over again, rather than just looking at the moment of the price of the tokens and then deciding when you should buy or sell. This may be kind of investment that people new to this industry should also become involved in simply because it will be easier to understand than to follow progress without getting drawn into a world of analysis and charts. CryptoSolarTech does deserve to be successful with this product. It will be a huge disappointment if this wasn't the case, and it would then potentially open up questions regarding the entire green energy market and how cryptocurrencies could be used in conjunction with it. The more information about this product you can find on the links which I put under my video. Thank you for your attention.